I am Dr. Joby, Principal of Meredian College, Mangalore, affiliated to Mangalore University. As you all know, whether the data available right now for the past 2 days, whether it is genuine or not, it gives some amount of relief that the cases all over India and in Karnataka is coming down. That's a big relief. At the same time, the apprehension of a third possible wave affecting the youngsters and causing more death is a major worry. Unfortunately, when you talk about the education sector, the three main stakeholders, the students, parents and the teachers, all the three categories are undergoing a major stress. Major stress in the sense, some students' exams are halfway through, some students' exams are not over, and the third set of students, they are still not sure whether the exams will be conducted or not. For example, CBSE students still not sure whether the exams will be conducted or not. Yesterday, Karnataka Minister said exams will be conducted, but the date is not announced. And similarly in other states. In Kerala, exams are halfway through, practicals are not over. So students are worried a lot, parents are a big worried lot. More than that, when it comes to the parents, they are also worried because many of them have lost their job. They are finding it very difficult to survive day to day. On top of that, they cannot avoid their children's education. But children at home, because of this lockdown, they are also experiencing watching the parents' stress. So it's like a boiling point now. The family can burst out any moment. That's unfortunate. When it comes to the teachers, there are two different sets of teachers. One is the government paid teachers and the other one is unaided college staff. When it comes to the government aided staff, whether it is from the university or from the aided college, they are least worried because they know their salary will be paid, if not today, tomorrow. But unfortunately, when it comes to the unaided sector, first of all, they get a meager salary. Second, unless until the students pay the fees, they will not be paid. The management will not be able to pay them. So, all the three stakeholders, the parents, students and the children are at a crossroad. Similarly, when it comes to this policy, academic issues, we have 4 different types of education system now. Central university, state government university, private universities and autonomous institutions, and then affiliated colleges. Under affiliated colleges, again, unaided colleges. All of them are undergoing through a major crisis. When it comes to private universities, autonomous colleges, they are able to decide on their own, so things are moving on. It's not affecting them much. Whereas when it comes to the affiliated colleges, that is going to be a major worry. And unless until the classes are going on regularly, things will be difficult. See, the Karnataka government has announced postponement of university exam because of KSRC strike. But the university should take a decision considering the regional significance. In Madikeri, Dakshina Kannada and Udupi, most of the students are not depending on KSRTC. So university probably could have completed the university exam. But then I understand university administration also will have certain pressure from other group. But if the exams were over, the stress on the part of the students would have come down. But unfortunately, that is not over. Half the exams are still pending. The next semester classes have started. We are not sure when the offline classes will start. And in unaided colleges, most of the students are either not paying or they are not able to pay. So naturally, it will affect the teachers directly. In my personal view, there is absolutely no policy, there is no decision at the micro level and macro level. It is very sad. In a calamity like this, sometimes you may not be able to plan well in advance, but still, unless until the misbeliefs, the religious misconception is over, I don't think we as a society or we as a country will be able to survive or overcome this difficult situation. Whether it is religion or with political, the people should be, administrators should be able to decide, they should be able to take a decision based on scientific factual evidence. Unless until that is done, I'm sure India will have to face these consequences, and the poor people who are suffering will be the middle class people, the poor class people, the daily wages. As far as the experience is concerned, it's more than a year now. It's more than a year. People were settling down after the first episode. Now again we have the second episode. I think to face the second episode, the administration has not done enough homework. If the administration had done enough homework, probably we would not have to go through this major crisis, at least to this extent. I personally would say, on the academic side and in other areas, we were not prepared to face the second episode. Based on this experience, I wish the educational institutions, administration will prepare for the third episode, which is going to be very, very troublesome, because as we understand, that is going to affect the youngsters with more death rate. If that happens, this country is going to face a major disaster. I wish the administration and all the people, policy makers, they will take necessary steps so that the third step, if at all it happens, I wish it doesn't happen. In case if it happens, we will be prepared to face it in a better way. See, at this point of time, to overcome this crisis, we need to vaccinate everybody. We need to vaccinate everybody. The government should prioritize what you require, what you don't require immediately. Vaccination should be the first priority. Second, people who are unemployed, they should be given some kind of means so that they can survive. Our neighboring state is a typical example. They are giving food grains for survival. So people who are unemployed, daily wages, they should be given some relief so that they will be able to overcome this crisis. Vaccination, people also should adhere to the norms. See, any religion, irrespective of any religion, religious practices should be confined to the family. Other social functions should be confined to the personal, at the personal level or at the family level. So people also should listen to the government norms, government rules. At the same time, the government should also take care of the middle class as well as this daily wages who have lost their job. Hopefully together we will be able to overcome this crisis. And there's a common say, this time shall also pass by, and that is what is helping us to proceed further. This time shall also pass by.